Get rid of the host and the dog.
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 Well, the country's going to the dogs, and that's why we're here in Cookham Dean. And Katrina has just performed. You were rather good, and I did enjoy it. I always say when you perform, you're the most ballsy singer on any of these gigs. You give it everything, don't you? Come on, it's a compliment.
Well, yeah, I try and do the best I can.
No, you are rock and roll.
Well, that's the fun of it. Yeah, but it also proposes some challenges because obviously, the older you get, the more challenging it is to try and get the big notes like, whoa!
Levels, 1, 2, 1, 2. So did you enjoy your set? Because I know it's early in the day, but they were very receptive, the crowd, to you. I mean, they love you, Eurovision winner and hit maker and superstar.
Well, I always get stuck on quite early. That's because they're stars of greater magnitude, and so I have to accept that I'm going to have to wolf down my porridge and then take the stage and scream my head off like a insane banshee. And that's just the way it works out, which is absolutely fine, because then, I can relax and enjoy the rest of the show, which has been great.
Okay, well, I asked this to Nick Eade from Cutting Crew, and I said, does it affect a singer singing earlier in the day compared to, say, late at night? Do you have to do different exercises, or are you just such a good singer you can just do it any time?
No,
can you wake up and sing?
Well, no, it's always the same amount of Coronas that you have to have before you sing, so it's just kind of slightly disgraceful that you have to have 4 Coronas before it's even noon. But, I mean, it's rock and roll, people.
Do you have the lime in the top or not? Does that help?
No, you don't have the lime in the top. What are you talking about?
They stick a bit of lime in it.
Nah, it's kid stuff. You wait for the tequila for that.
Okay, yeah. Well, that is a sunrise. Good morning. Did you, going back to your set, did you enjoy the reception more to Love Shine a Light, which won Eurovision, or Walking on Sunshine, which was your first massive hit?
Well, come on, Walking on Sunshine always gets the crowd going. It's the one I can rest because they know all the lyrics. Love Shine a Light is sometimes, I can always see this flicker of recognition. Oh yeah, she was the last person to win the Eurovision Song Contest for us, because that was 19 years ago.
Yeah.
But it takes them a while. It's kind of like a slow burn, and then they sort of reluctantly start to sing along, and then by the end, they're going crazy and crying.
Yeah, of course.
Crying because they know we'll never win it again.
So how were you allowed to sing for the UK?
Because the song was written by an Englishman, Kimberly Rue, who was in Katrina and the Waves.
So it's a bit like...
Olivia Newton-John.
No, an English football team having a foreign manager.
Exactly.
There you go. There you go.
You know that band Johnny Hates Jazz?
I remember them.
Tonight? Yeah.
They were on.
They had Shattered Dreams.
They did.
You know the bass player, Mike Nacito?
Oh, yeah.
I went to high school with him when I was 17 years old.
That's nice.
At Lake and Heath American High School. And he was also the producer of Love Shine a Light.
Okay. So it's really tying in.
He used to work at Rack Studios.
Yeah.
And we kind of have known each other through the years. But an interesting story about Love Shine a Light is that normally when I record in the studio, I get things in 1 or 2 takes. Mike Nacito, the producer of Love Shine a Light from Johnny Hates Jazz, made me sing that first Love about 279 times. Love,
love,
shine a light, love. He said, okay, Katrina, we're pretty happy with that, because he's American as well. And he said, okay, we're pretty happy with that. Just need to get that first Love. I thought, okay, no problem. I'll be out on the golf course in 10 minutes. Love, not quite. One more. Love. No, it's not quite right. Love. They all sounded exactly the same.
Now this is interesting, because it's a similar thing if I do a voiceover for a commercial. They go, can you just say "and" again one more time? And I go,
what?
Huh? And then they choose the first one.
Yeah, and he chose the first one.
There you go. There you are. Have you had a nice time today? Will you come back?
Yeah, of course. I am coming back. I'm doing Leeds, and I'm doing Bristol.
Okay.
This is the very first Let's Rock that I've ever done, so they thought, I think they're a bit nervous about taking a chance on me, but...
Yeah, well, you haven't been around long.
I'm constantly, even at the age of 56, after being in the music business for 12 years.
40-12? Oh, that 40-12 year number.
I still have to go and prove myself time and time again. It's so easy for men. It's so hard for women.
Should we get your doggy
All
back
the women in the room are nodding. I think it's really interesting.
We're in a field. I don't know what your house looks like. Mind you, I've never had an invite.
Best line of the day.
Got a kiss. Come on. Yeah, go on. Yeah. No tongues. We're family.
Hi, I'm Katrina from Katrina and the Waves. Let's rock.